Okay, hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to live stream number 2 of my Serov campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4, the Moe Order. So we ended on a pretty good spot last time where the false election has gone through, and now we are going to wait just a few days, like just basically a little bit over 2 weeks, and we should be able to topple this decadent republic. We create will take all possible measures to prevent an overthrow of our order. Legitimacy is low. It's being reduced by 2 every day. Yeah, the stability is taking a decent hit, but we can pop that up more later. Mathieu assumes control of the Gulf. I don't know who that is. Looks like a character from Code Geass. Not that I've seen Code Geass. Yeah, let's just keep waiting. 10 more days. By the end of the month, we'll be good. Hello, everybody. Hello, Socialist, Creeper Gaming, Hugh Todd. Good morning to you all. Yeah, I thought I'd switch it up. Do a morning stream. I'm probably not going to be streaming tonight or this afternoon. So yeah, I figured let me do this real quick. Train our troops. So worth 75 for just 1,000 manpower. Not particular. Steam sales season right now. Oh shoot! Did we lose the connection? Hold on. Oh no, I guess we're fine. Okay, I thought it was saying that the connection was lost, but the Steam summer sales have started. Well then, you know what that means? Everybody has to rush over to Steam right now, even though they're like usually 2-week sales, or at least 1 week, and you know, just crash the shit out of the site and piss everybody off. But that's good. I've been waiting for this Steam sale. Got a couple of things in mind. We'll see. All right, a couple more days. By on the 29th, I think we're gonna. Yeah, the 29th. Legitimacy will be at 0. Or yeah. So we've gone to negative. So this is gonna, you know, we don't have to wait for the ticker. Auto savings. This stuff's gonna happen now. On Labor Day, on Workers' Day, May 1st. How beautiful. But nothing's happening. You know, I think it takes a week. Because I don't know a whole lot about, you know, the actual software of the game, but I think the way that things are set up, it's so that they happen it's like every week the game checks for things. So yeah, that's why it took another couple of days there. So they've overthrown the government. The government's dissolved. There's haste to see the Constitution instituted. It was declared their triumph made laws. A cheerful Gumilov was sworn in as leader of the new government. So the Passionary are in control now. There, Gumilov's coup has happened. We are now Ust-Sailovsk here. You can get that 1848 Revolution side score over. Yep, that's exactly what I was waiting for, actually. You know what though? We need to. I need to wrap up the Mao's Legacy game, and if I do stream later today, I will play Mao's Legacy. I need to wrap that up. Excuse me, because it's French Revolution time. We need to get that We the Revolution happening again. Okay. So I think we're going to be taking all of these, even though it's going to increase the influence of Gumilov specifically, and I would like, of course, you know, we want Serov to be in charge ultimately, but we have to get rid of all of our other enemies first. So we could do things here like consolidate our power base will be very good, I think, and let's secure the concept of Eurasia. I think we're going to be just fine. Hello, sovereignty of West Russia, leader of IPAA. I can't quite tell what you're. And then we got a Soviet right above him, so we got all stripes entering the chat. Yeah, let's just keep consolidating. Whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, goodness. What just happened there? Yeah, I thought the game was going to crash for a second. So, with that final consolidation, our legitimacy should now just be fine. Yeah, we're steady. Steady as the beating drum. So we're going to be just fine now. Nothing to get hung about. Strong. Yeah, there we go. And we got to start saving up the political power, though. We need it for other things. Hey, the man himself is in the chat. Wow, haven't seen you since I released the Russian reunification campaign, or super events collage. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Good to see you. Okay. Let's see. Guns of the Passionary. This will come down here. Get to. Yeah, I think our legitimacy actually is going down slightly, but it's fine. We just gotta wait it out 45 days. You're working on your personal foundry. Like to make iron in? Like some Maoism stuff. Irgun takeovers happening in the Levant. Yeah, there it is. Authoritarian democracy. Oh, I like this design. In Israel. Boy, this is greater Israel. Could you imagine an Israel of this size? That's a thick fucking Israel. I've never seen claims this far east. Advancing under arms. Let's see. Expand the conscription laws, or we can get some quick manpower. No, we got to expand this shit. Yeah. This was the thing that was hurting us so much when we did the Tabaritsky campaign. So yeah, we're gonna get that 4-year draft, and that is gonna do huge things for my manpower. So that should already make this much easier. Let's see, ultranationalists, common cause, reconciliation with the monarchists. I don't know. Non me contest. Let's see. City Minutes, the Athenian Empire. No, I did not, Guzman. Is that new? Did that just come out or something? I have not seen that. Communist attack on the government. That's hurting our legitimacy a little bit, but we're fine. It's not a big deal in the slightest. Yeah. We're fine. Our legitimacy is still high. I'm not worried at all. Claiming all of Jordan is a pretty fairly normal take for revisionist Zionists. Are you serious? I've never heard of that. That is news to me. Then again, I always think one of the funnest things I've ever seen was it was in a discussion online about if Kurdistan was a country, what would constitute its borders. And then somebody posted one where it was going out to Spain and out here into Central Asia. And so obviously it was like, and they didn't post it with any explanation. They just posted the map. And the whole thing was just, okay, so clearly this is somebody who like the concept is that Kurdistan needs to be the head of the original caliph or something. So I'm just thinking about like where would the Kurds get a claim on the original caliphate of Islam? You know, of Greater Islam. And it's like, because it's thinking, what, maybe, like, even Salah al-Din, I guess maybe if you say that, you know, who was the head of the Caliphate of Egypt was the legitimate head of all Islam, maybe. But it was just a fun map. It's like, have you ever seen those maps of Greater Finland? That go out to, like, past Mezin here. It goes, like, practically to Naryan Mar. Let's see. You know somebody who doesn't like overly sarcastic productions because they supposedly make some major claims without citing their evidence in the comments or something. Well, channels like that usually cite their stuff in the description, not in comments. I'm going to need to do that on my other channel. I'm going to try my best to do. Probably not with Legend of the Galactic Heroes, because every episode I'm talking about so much shit that, frankly, it would be tedious. But, you know, like for my French Revolution series of videos that I want to do, I'll probably just have in the description the main books that I'm drawing on. Stuff like that. Anime Girl Mecham Begin. No! Yes! Wow, don't you like her? She has flowers in her hair. I met a girl with flowers in her hair. Is that menu music? So our rating has been going fantastic, by the way. Consolidate a little bit more here. Reconciliation with him. No, burn it. Taboritsky's not worth the trouble. So that's going to give me 50 political power, which is nice. Erika. You'd think I'd get tired of this song. I sure had to listen to it enough on fucking, yeah, I had to listen to this song so much when I was making the Russian Unification compilation, super event thing. And yeah, I didn't get tired of it. It's just catchy. What happens in Siberia? What? Oh, it looks like Tomsk has it under control. And alright, so here's your pit slut, you armpit enthusiasts. There's a guy that frequents Imaginary maps named Brazilian Estophile. He keeps posting maps of Finno-Ugric mega empires led by Estonia. Very entertaining. Imaginary, yeah. I don't really frequent Reddit, but yeah, drawing what if maps can be very cute fun. Yeah, well, it's because you're stabilizing. Shots have been fired, increases decay rate. Really? Oh, the center is going to coup me right back? I doubt it. I shan't allow it. And there goes our manpower. Erika. The idea of Greater Portugal is to revive the Sube Kingdom of the 500s by annexing Galicia to Portugal. No. For Greater Portugal, you gotta take not just this Galicia, but you gotta take, where is it? The other Galicia out here in Eastern Europe. It's called Galicia. You gotta take Galicia. It's called Galicia. Belongs to Portugal. Simple as. And just like how you got to have Greater Georgia, where you start as the Kingdom of Georgia, but you also have to own the state of Georgia as well as the island of Georgia. His culture is Falklander, which is represented by a penguin. Isn't that cute? Yeah. You've never been counter-couped as Comey? Well, you know, because you know what you're doing. But isn't that how you get authoritarian Stalina? It's you have to, somebody else has, like either the left or right has to do a coup, but then you have to get the right back in power. Greater Chile, it's a 1 mile strip going from Tierra del Fuego to Alaska. There you go, exactly. Comey belongs to the true Passionari. Let's see here. I wonder what's the most amount of coups anybody's done as Comey and still won the game eventually. Because if you just kept cooing and cooing and cooing yourself, eventually the other warlords, one of them's gonna eat you. Was Ithak Raban anime girl? Yeah. In the next update, they're going to remove a Serov event. Well, yeah, I guess then it is good that I'm playing this now. Ooh, who's this? With the very short shorts. Wow. Extremely short shorts. It's practically a belt. Komi has a max 3 to 4 coups before it gets to the Kosygin counter coup, which can't be couped again. Ah, well, playing Kosygin is not a priority for me, but now if I ever did it, I guess that's the way I'd go. Eventually, Komi completely collapses and is led by a chair. Huh. Yeah, I found out recently because I decided to throw on some music while I was reading this book about Prussia. Oh, good. We can now start working on the inside. We're done. We're secure. So, with Ust-Selotsk firmly in our grasp, another Herculean task must be performed, balancing the desires of the various rightist factions in our statelet. The influence of the various factions within the front is as follows. The current most influential leader of our front is too close to call. So, we want to be going Ordo Socialist, of course. But what I wanted to do, and I think I talked about this when I did my Taboritsky run, is I actually do want to bring everybody together. So that we could take the, I think it's reconciliation of the center. So it's yeah, where you form a coalition with everybody. You bring them all in to play. Yeah, which is mostly just for roleplay because it's gonna take a long time to do it all. But whatever. But we also kind of want to get running down here to start the war first, so that whenever we're at war, we could be working on this. You know what I'm saying? So let's make that save file though, with the right being triumphant. Oh yeah, so yeah, I was reading about Prussia, and so I decided to throw in some music because some of the things I like to do sometimes when I'm hold on, damn it, Prussia. It's like right triumphs in Komi is I like to listen to, usually if I'm studying or reading or writing, if I'm going to be listening to music, I try to go with stuff that either doesn't have words or does not have words that I understand, so I don't get distracted by it. So I was reading about Prussia, and so I decided, you know what, there's probably a Prussian March compilation somewhere on YouTube, and oh yeah, there is, and I found like a 4-hour version and threw that on while I was reading. Don't do reconcile the center. When I did it, I got stuck with Serov, Vic. Either do Serov alone or make him unite with Taboritsky. Well, isn't it going to be determined by me strengthening the influences over here? Anyway, hold on. The paramilitaries ambushed a leftist radical, assassinated 3 lieutenants. So we're getting decay events still, but... Okay, that must have been the last one, because we're already done here. Whatever. We're ignoring it. No, I think we'll be fine as long as we keep strengthening our influence here. I'm only going to do it 3 times, though, and then we're going to maybe wait. Refuge. We failed. Yevgeny. Oh, yeah, these are the 2 center ones. The door to the record room was slammed open with a kick. They filled the duo with bullets and added to brass piles on the floor. Whoever they were didn't matter now. Russia would move on without them. With that concluding thought, the soldiers exited the room and ducks his head low to avoid the smoke around him. Yeah. So those two senators I shipped are dead. They might have fixed it, but better safe than sorry. I'll make save files. We'll be okay, I'm sure. Because let's see. Forward to the future. Let's see here. Anti-establishment pack requires these 2. We could unite the party, which takes those 2. Need experimental dream. Maybe what I could do is, or I don't know. Ooh. You know what we'll do is we'll just like do maybe 1 from each of them, just for purposes of role play. So we'll just do the top one in each of these. Again, just for role playing. We won't go all the way down and draft a constitution. Or then again, maybe we should do anti-establishment pact with Alexei, because that way we could bring together socialism, nationalism, centrism, and monarchism. That's radical centrism, baby. Oh yeah, we gotta start looking for everybody. So I never understood what the security approaches thing means. Does that mean like we try to kill them or something? Alright, hope you feel better, Connor. So, like if I hit change security operations, yeah, shoot to kill. They would do the same to us. Alright, let's get looking for everybody. Yeah, we're shoot to kill here. We're not fucking around. I think I'm coming down. You know you miss me. Now I gotta shoot you down, boy. And there goes all my political power. It's evaporating quickly. Okay, let's get some guns. We need them. I need some guns. I need some guns. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I need some guns. He'll unite the red, brown, and crown. Love that! That's fantastic. I'm going to write that down. Red, brown, and crown. Good. Right. My every thought is of this being true. It's getting harder not to think of you. Alright. I always pictured radical centrists being like the neutral planet from Futurama. Yeah, I keep hearing that Serov really hates Koreans, but I've never heard an explanation why. Or if I have heard it, I don't remember it, sorry. I just didn't pay attention to my chat. And Tomska is having a little bit of trouble, but if they can get this few tiles right here for the cutoff. Oh no, they're gonna lose. Oh wow. Novosibirsk making the comeback. Alright, so Svetlana is running. I'm not a one-man army. So let's see, there's nothing left for me. The Republic. Okay, I'm not throwing away my life for a hopeless shot at some ideal. I know, quiet down. We want anyone to hear us. So Clash of the Shadows effect is going down, is getting reduced. Alright, she's gone. Opposition data. Kosygin is left southwest by the truck. It's unlikely Kosygin is involved in frontline resistance work. He's trying to liaise with rival governments. Man, Suslov, he's exceptionally dangerous. Subject's whereabouts. The symbolic importance of capture, killing the daughter of the Soviet Union's former leader cannot be overstated. She's a highly charismatic leader. Okay, Dreams of a Nation. This is Comey, yeah. Alright, no more Social Democrats. Good. Alright, let's keep working on this. Alright, so yeah, Zdanov's already dead because Bukharina killed him. Stalina's left. Voznensky's left. It just leaves Kosygin and Suslov, really. Oh yeah, Bukharina. He scapegoats the Koreans. Yes, that enormous Korean population of the Soviet Union. How could we forget it? Damn, how much do I have to friggin' do? We just can't... I'm trying to increase my influence, but it's just not happening here. You know, I guess we're just gonna maybe do... No, yeah, we'll do this, because it's fine if we get the Taboritsky up. We'll find... Verona Conference ends, and as a reward, we get pizza. Alright, let's keep getting that infrastructure up. Keeping an eye out for when we can raid again. Of course, Vyatka is who we're going to be going after first. So I guess we should get on their border so we can get a sense of how strong they are. I'm sure we could take them. Especially because they'll probably be attacked from another direction at the same time. History repeats. Bukarina was, let's see here. There was a sound in the distance. Faster, faster, something's on our fail. Roaring in the American, the refugee. There was a light machine gun mounted atop a cab. Before the ZIS could reach the bend, it opened fire. In the moment before she was riddled with lead and toppled from the truck, Bukarina whispered an apology to her party, to her friends, and most of all to her father. Bukarin's dream died with her, as it should have long ago. Alright, Bukarina's dead, silencing the vote. He moved into the forest. All it took was one shot. He emptied the magazine of his pistol. Every shot missed, he knew. The pounding headache, a throbbing heart, and a trembling body. Kosygin's lip forms the words for mercy. It was too much pain to see. When the next crack came, Kosygin was euthanized. And a broken hand. Suslov felt something was wrong. Two open cars, so they were marked with gunmen. They made holes in the van. Suslov was not a lucky man. Even though he felt secure in victory, fear began to grip his heart when he heard flesh rip behind him. Letting go of his gun, Suslov began running to the driver's seat. The van bumped wildly against the road as he began forcing the dead man off the wheel. He felt the wheel flip, and so did his spine. Cool, so we've killed them all. There should be no more issues. Excuse me. Oh, time for another raid. Man, Katyusha has just been funding everything. It's great. So I think we can halt operations now. Well, I guess we could technically just keep going. But yeah, why would I halt it? Let's just keep going. You know, maybe I can find them, whatever. I like how the events lower manpower by 1, implying all those politicians just moonlight as jarheads in their off time. It's one less body that is in the world, you know? Assemble our forces. Let's see here. I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of who's going to be my strong forces. I don't know if I want to do tanks or what. I know, but it's like every time I assign one, we just end up doing a raid anyway, so why bother? Alright, let's start the raid. Take me there. Just paid me the tribute. They don't want none. Let's keep working on agriculture. Are we still mobilizing? Nice. Very good. Very good. Wait, what's happening? There we go. I want to keep... Yeah, let's keep increasing my influence. I wanna play it safe. Still gonna be less expensive than you know, when I was making Taboritsky relevant. Oh. As I said, I just played Werbil. By the way, I would have liked if this focus tree specified the supply wet work focus. Lets you send volunteers because I took it late and missed out on Civil Wars to capitalize. It's too bad. Oh shoot, I'm not making artillery. Probably should be. Let's reform the true army. The deaf lawmaker's using a translator that speaks for her. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Oh, what's that? What's happening now? Is Hitler dead? No, Hitler's not supposed to be dead till next month. Gods of the North. Oh, they formed a little early. Oh, man, they might win now, then. Serov's a reasonable moderate, cautiously balancing between Serov is a brilliant leader and Serov is the most brilliant leader. That's good stuff. Well, once Serov's in charge, I want to switch over to some cyberpunk music, so somebody please remind me to do that when the time comes. I've already found what I'm going to play. Let's do some... I don't know, do we want to do the tanks? Yeah, you know what, let's do the main battle tanks. Amor just keeps hanging on. Oh, and Cheetah just went to war with Magadan. Watch Amor find a way out of this. They're just going to stay in this pocket here and let them tear each other up. Iberian Council has been created. Come on! The influence is barely going up. Isn't Novosibirsk more cyberpunk? Yeah, well, I'm not going to be playing Novosibirsk anytime soon, probably. This war is still going. Novosibirsk is kind of winning. They're at war with Oyorotia there. What's AOH2? I'm not familiar with that. It's a new national army. Cool, so we got some land doctrine bonuses. Fun. Fun on the bun. Ba-da-bow. Seeing if the secure control thing will pop up. When the rods hits your eye like a big Nazi pie, that's amore. It's good. The SVA is getting a rework next update. By the way, it can now collapse if you screw up. Are you talking about the Siberian Black Army? On guns and giving. Oh yeah, so we just got that equipment after all. Not super important. Almost there. This is just such a fucking political power hole. So speaking of that's amore, I saw a Studio Ghibli film last night, which I had never seen before. It was Porco Rosso. Is anybody familiar with it? It's a bit of an earlier film. It's from 1992, so it's basically as old as I am. You know, it's yeah, almost. It's gonna be almost 30 years. And it was a really interesting concept. So it's a man, the main character is this man who was an Italian fighter pilot. Yeah, says that it would be better to be a pig than a fascist. Yep, that's where the line comes from. Because the main character is a pig. And like, don't even let that turn you off. You're like, what, a pig man or something? Because like, he's just a guy who also happens to be a pig. I think it's a metaphor. But he's just, think of him as he's just a husky dude. But yeah, so the concept is this guy, he was an Italian fighter pilot during World War I. And then the movie takes place after World War I, in like the Adriatic area. So they're basically bouncing back and forth between Italy and Croatia over the Adriatic Sea. But if you're into, you know, planes, like that kind of era of planes, the aesthetic of it, I think you'd like the movie. But I really, really enjoyed it. There was just a little hiccup at the end, because I was watching it with a friend, and there was a little moment at the end which initially neither of us liked. It's like at the very end of the movie. I don't want to say what it was for spoilers, but it was kind of a gut reaction, just, no, what the fuck? But then we immediately thought about it for like 5 seconds. We're like, no, I understand why they did that. And you know what? It's an okay call. It's like, we were both kind of like, I wouldn't have done that, but I understand why that was written in, and we approve of the messaging. And it was like a 2-second scene. Anyway, so oaths of loyalty. So we want to, yeah, Soviet oaths are the practical choice. Yeah. A modified version of the Soviet oath is what everybody will do. So this will increase Serov's influence. Okay, so I'm probably now going to start slowing down on continuously strengthening the influence. On the other hand, better safe than sorry. Imagine the Brotherhood fighting a war to see who unites Russia. You know, TMO has a habit of creating pretty cursed timelines, and that would certainly be up there in among the worst. The ending of Porco Rosso is supposed to be ambiguous. Well, I'm talking actually about the specifically the son of a bitch. I'm specifically talking about something with Piccolo, Fio Piccolo. I don't want to say what though at the moment. There we go. German Civil War. It is thus necessary that the individual should finally realize that his own ego is of no importance in comparison with the existence of the nation. And now Franco-Burgundian speed war happening. Okay. In the meanwhile, let's, what the fuck kind of sentence is that? Meanwhile, let's, get ready for another raid. Yeah, so again, just to reiterate though, we have instituted modified Soviet oaths in our world. I don't know what that was either. Yeah, place your bets, people. We only need the combined influence to be higher. I really like this picture. Yeah, so we'll stop. Well, I think it's probably too late now, but I'm probably gonna miss that political power later. The bombings have stopped. Clear skies, dark clouds. Will I ever play Heydrich or something? I don't know. Maybe I'll do the German Civil War. Although I already did it in the Thousand Week Reich. I did a German Civil War fight. Handspiel assumes control. Yeah, Porco Rosso. It was really interesting. Let's see here. Warsaw Upper, yeah, now it's just time for the million events, so we're just going to be clicking through these. Everybody should know this shit by now. Looks like Moscow is going to hell in a hurry. German Civil War has begun. It kind of looks like Hayasaka, but I don't think that's supposed to be her. Interesting is what happens after Civil War is just the opposite of TWR. And Kashida. Will I ever play as Goldwater or the RD Democrats? Yeah, I'd like to go play in America again. I'd probably do a Kennedy run first, though. Stupid, sexy Carl Donuts. But the, yeah, and try to... Wait, the Pretenders' betrayal. What happened exactly? Oh yeah, so they're not working with us. So enemies on all sides. Yeah, keep making our way down here. Scavenge for some loot and initiate the raid. Okay. South African Wars beginning. But yeah, I'd probably like to do a Robert Kennedy run and just try to stay alive. And see if you could actually get to the bottom of the tree. Now, you see, the trick is I think if I was going to do a Kennedy run, I'd have to do it, so I'd want to do it so that the NPP is strong enough. There's Megalbean. Explosion! is do it so that the NPP has enough senators so that as soon as Kennedy's in office, you could do the quick civil rights bill, because that would save so much time. And it would be really crucial, I think, for a Bobby Kennedy run. I probably should at least start working on some of this other stuff where I can keep jamming on the one, just jamming on the one. Working on the industry. Let's just keep going hard in on this. Secure control, absolutely. Yeah, punish K. Will bring justice and equality to America through the use of illegal CIA operations. Exactly. I really would like to do that. Yeah, so as we can all see, Moscow is just on fire. So here's all the various portraits. What is this, like her hat? What are these little fuzzballs here? So if you guys want me to look at like a specific portrait, please let me know. But everything's blowing up. Wow, that's incredibly detailed. Probably overly so. Or perhaps overly so. Oh, she looks scared. Don't let Tito get me. I heard a pretty rockin' song a couple of weeks ago. It was that Peregrine song about the partisans in Yugoslavia, but it was like a pseudo rock version. But it had a female singer. Well, it's not that women can't be rock singers, but it's atypical when they are. It was pretty rockin', though, I gotta say. I enjoyed it. Hey there, French hand. It looks like she. Thank you very much. Okay. Fading no one. Oh, to unravel because the everything's falling apart in Moscow. Yeah, there's the Antichrist. Yeah. I don't want to hurt you, it's not my nature. A moss born from dust dawn can't be your savior. Alright, African National Congress just popped out to get wrecked, as usual. They're not even unified. Look at the Jewish guy in Ostland. Okay. Not that one. Not that one. Boy, she looks happy. Is that an earring? Oh, no, it's like a thing tied in her hair. I was like, that's a huge freaking earring. Where's... Oh, wait, right there. Right there. Wait, where'd they go? There's so many of them in Ostland. Plex out. Okay, am I on drugs? What's happening here? Where's the Jews? There we go. United Partisan Organization under Abba Kovner. This is that leader. That's probably the best thing on YouTube. Look at the owl instrumental version. I'm gonna search that. Look at the owl instrumental. So this is like a Cambodian song. A Pol Pot propaganda song. Now that's what I call edgy. Alright. God, I'm so tempted to still strengthen my own influence, but whatever. You played the Abba Kovner equivalent in Equestria at War. Really? Who's that? There's so much great stuff in Equestria at War. I remember I saw this picture once. It was you know, one of those what I played, what I expected, what I got, and so it was Equestria at War. It says what I played is Equestria at War. What I expected. Where it was just a picture of, you know, the ponies and then also like an M1 Garand, and then it says what I got, and it was like freaking 12 Years a Slave, Schindler's List, you know, there was gas masks, and you know, all this magic and these Cthulhu horrors and stuff. It's a traditional Khmer song, but people associate it with Pol Pot for some reason. Interesting. You know what? That reminds me. I'm going to do my final book purchase for a long, long time. I'm getting a bunch of, basically it's just I'm getting some histories of the Cambodian, like, I wanted to learn more about the Khmer Rouge because, okay, well, I'm out of disk space. Need to remember to fix that before I do some pre-recordings. That's what that thing is. It's because I was having trouble for a long time finding English sources on, like, the Khmer Rouge and just like that entire period of Cambodia. And like, I hate to say it, but it's almost like the main source in quotation marks for learning about the Khmer Rouge and you know, all the genocide that went on is the movie The Killing Fields. So I was trying to find it. Potential Plateau says, do people do a lot of outside activities like jogging when it's hot in El Paso? If so, do they have to take any precautions besides drinking water? Well, the people who do exercise, you know, they exercise anyway, but you want to be smarter about it. You want to kind of do it when it's not peak hours because the El Paso sun will fuck you up. It doesn't matter if you are white or if you are black from deepest sub-Saharan Africa. It's gonna fuck your shit up. And so, like, at work, or not just at the post office, but if you live in El Paso, what you'll notice every summer is that anybody who works outside, and again, it doesn't matter whether you're black, brown, or white, will actually completely cover themselves because that's what you need to do under desert sun. So people who work office jobs go like, oh my gosh, why are they wearing so many clothes? It's like, you gotta protect your skin because, oh, you're gonna sweat more. Well, who fucking cares? It's just sweat. You sweat water out, you drink more water, you'll be fine. And, you know, make sure you get some electrolytes in. But it's really crucial to cover up your skin. So, like, at the post office, what you'll usually see is, and I do it too, is we wear short sleeve shirts during the summer, but we'll wear sleeves like to cover our skin. So like I recently bought a pack of these like UV sleeve things to cover my forearm, and also they have like the thumb hole so you can get my hand a little bit too. Onega's bullying the WRF again. Look at this bully! It's all she does is bully. Michael Vickery was an Indochina scholar who formed a family with a Khmer woman. Well, thank you very much. So you know what? I'm not going to order these books then until a little later. I'm going to look it up. Look this up. Yeah, so basically I found some good sources on some English stuff about Cambodia, which I thought would be a good place to start. But then that's it. I'm not going to buy any more books for a while. I've been buying too many books. I got so many books and only 2 eyes. Freaking, what was I going to say? Yeah, I was a little confused because there was this one book I found which is supposed to be about the prison, S21, that the Khmer Rouge had. And it was written by, I think he's English, an Englishman called David Chandler. And I got confused for a second because when I think of David Chandler, I think of the guy who wrote like the gold standard of Napoleon books, Campaigns of Napoleon, which was written I think in like the 60s. But it's still fucking good. Yeah, so I thought, what? He's writing about Cambodia? But it was just a coincidental name, I think. He was also part of the defense team of Ling and Sari, one of the Khmer Rogues leaders. Really? Wow. Pretty interesting guy. That's the main book, but all the other books about him on Cambodia are the best of the issue. And yeah, and that's what happens, you know, in the English-speaking world, because I'm sure there's plenty of scholarship of Cambodia in, you know, Vietnam or whatever. But it gets trickier in English. It's like I was talking about with the that one book, Eric Haven's A People's History of the French Revolution. So the editors claim that that's the first, I guess in English maybe, history, like, you know, history of the French Revolution in 20 years. And I think that came out in 2015. So I can kind of believe that, though, because I'm sure that there was like a spam of stuff of French Revolution literature, you know, in 1989 and for, you know, a couple of years afterwards because it was the anniversaries. But it's like, you know, sometimes you don't need more books, even for something as, well, it's not that you don't need more books, but it's like sometimes it could just be intimidating to enter into that work. Like, so into a certain field when there's a lot of good scholarship already, so maybe you're just like, you just don't feel like there's a need to go in there. Yeah, everybody, pick who you think are gonna unite the rest of Russia. Looks like Tomsk did manage to beat Novosibirsk after all. It was kind of dicey there for a while, but yeah, it's still wide open in Western Siberia, which is still the only region I have not played in. I'll probably do that next. I won't do a poll for my next campaign. I'm just going to go into West Siberia and do something. Because, yeah, it's the only region I haven't done. Let's see here. Engineering. Yo, I should do some land doctrine. I think we're going to do maneuver. I keep doing combined operations, but I don't think that's a good idea because the air and naval support just goes to waste. So, tanks are here. Yeah, let's come over here, maneuver warfare. Excuse me. The El Paso sun is too hot. Look, I'm just talking, like, it's all relative, you know, none of us can, you know, compare to, like, fucking Iraq, where it gets 140 in the summer. I'm just talking about, you know, at the end of the day, I don't care how hard you think you are, you gotta protect yourself from the sun. The human body can only take so much. Unless you just want to start aging prematurely. I'm not going to talk about how well I do or do not take the sun, because that might lead to you know, speculations on what my complexion is and ethnicity. I like this. Not great, but it's good. But freaking... What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, you know, you gotta wear sunscreen. Like, once it's in the triple degrees, everybody needs to wear sunscreen. Especially because, like I said before, it's such a dry heat. Let's see, unless you just want to get baked, leathery skin as you get older. But, you know, and just drink water. Just, it's like, there's some people in this town who just, and it's like, why do you live here? Who just have this aversion to sweating. There's nothing wrong with sweating. Like, right now, I don't have my AC on because, you know, it's fine. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna sweat in my own home. Whatever. And I do have the fan on in the office here, but I have that on even in the winter just to circulate the air. That's how I am in my bedroom too. My whole life, I always have the fan on, even in the dead of the winter, I just like having the air circulate. Speaking of water, I'm gonna go get myself a refill. I'll be right back. Excuse me, Caesar. But you also got to acclimate to the heat, and that's when people become heat casualties. I remember, what's this? We can pray for Volga and the WRF to sandwich Kobe, but it didn't work when CHE plays Tabby. Yes. Wouldn't be a stream without my own chat brooding against me. So what was I about to say? Yeah, like, I remember when I was in the military. Freaking. So I was in the artillery, and so obviously I was working outside. There's a silence. The options of run, die, the countless games. You may be a soldier soon too. Yeah, everybody now knows the wars are about to begin. But I can go after St. George first. I always forget that. Let's come over here. Try to snag them real quick. I think we're gonna have just enough time to have caught up. Be caught up. Russia awaits. So, do I know stories about Jewish people serving in the American Civil War? You know what? No, but that's funny that you said that, because I remember a couple years ago when I was at not a couple, sometime, I was seeing a thing where, in New Mexico, they were working on some sort of story like that, or not some story. It wasn't like a news thing, but there was a group working on a project like that. There was that, and then there was like a history of it was like part of some Jewish history of the Jews of New Mexico project that some historical society was working on. So they'd be the ones to contact about that. Come on, let's go. Yeah, don't worry. So yeah, I'm gonna conquer first. The Serov being in charge can wait. Alright. So, Gluzman, since you're here, what is the proper way in Hebrew to pronounce Benjamin? Is it Benjamin or Benjamin? Let's see here. Man, I can barely hear the music. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna definitely switch to that cyberpunk here in a second. They refuse tribute. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, we might have to move some things around. I just need like one more factory so I can start actually making artillery. Come on, don't take too long now. Raid successful, that's what I like to hear. Switch out our general here. Oh yes, our favorite field marshal, Larionov. The second option is the right one, Benjamin. Okay, so yeah, Benjamin, it seems to be one of those names like David, like I was just saying David Chandler, where the whole world has agreed on how to pronounce a word, and then the silly linguistic entity known as the English language has decided, nah, we're just gonna do whatever the fuck we want. Because the whole goddamn rest of the world says David, except in English they say David. And that's how it also seems to be with Benjamin, where only in English do you say Benjamin, everyone else says Benjamin. Just one of those things. What a silly, silly language English is. Alright. Serov the Wise allows Gubanov to stay in charge for a moment for the sake of Russian unification. Yeah. Not completely right, but close enough. Alright, now we demand their submission! Strength in numbers. Where are they at? Begin the reclamation. Yeah, we got time. We can get there. And I've got these extra divisions being queued up. The key is going to be to just be able to fill the front line. In Portuguese, we say it the same way as in English. Really? But Portuguese is so similar to Spanish, and they say Benjamin. Then again, that might just be around here in El Paso that I hear that. Because Spanish is not the same everywhere. So, for example, here's a fun example. So pasteles in most of the Spanish world means cake, but where was it? I think it's in Puerto Rico. The pasteles is just this completely different type of food. That's like I guess it's almost like Mexican tamales, but instead of masa, it's this like gelatinous thing. And you could stuff beef or chicken in it. So if you wanted pasteles in Puerto Rico, or vice versa, so yeah, but can you imagine if you were Puerto Rican and you go to anywhere else in the world and you say, hey, can I get some pasteles? And then they bring you a cake, you're like, what? I wanted meat. Or vice versa, where you're somebody from Mexico and you go to Puerto Rico and you say, can I get some pasteles? And you for dessert, and you're like, you want pasteles for dessert? That's weird. Okay. And they bring you this meat stuffed product. Probably because in Spanish the J has the same sound as a hard R. Elevator is ascensor in Spain, but elevador in South America. CHG, if you've been keeping an eye on the leaks, which one do you think is the most interesting? What leaks? Lion Gunner says, we don't have the name Benjamin. Let's see. In Russian, Benjamin is both Benjamin and Bensamin, depending on the person's country of origin. Of course, there's a Russian version of the name Benjamin. Well, now you're really starting to go off the rails. That's like, what was his name? The first king of the Franks, you know, Clovis or you know, Clovis, but also Louis. or even, you know, Genghis Khan, also spelled Genghis Khan, also spelled Genghis Khan, also spelled pronounced, I should say. But you know, there's like 4 different spellings for Genghis Khan. And then you've got Hanukkah and Hanukkah, the homonyms. Benjamin is the Hebrew way to say Benjamin. Also, the N makes a M, or that last N still also makes the M sound. Every Friday, the TNO Tame showcases something from the future updates. Oh, I didn't know that. I've just been so busy. I really haven't done as much this month in terms of YouTube and gaming things as I would like. Alright, so let's see if they're going to submit or not. They're pretty weak. They might just walk away. What are you doing, clowns? What are you doing? 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 The order will stand defiant.
Brave, but foolish. I was wondering what would break first. Your body or your Holy Spirit?
Holy fuck, that's some Warhammer shit on the portrait. Okay, so this is the time when we do the War Within. This should be easy peasy. Chiang Kai-shek and Jiang Jai-she. There, yep, there you go. Or like all the characters in you know, from Romance of the Three Kingdoms. There's like, you know, there's Cao Cao, or is it Cao Cao? Yeah. The name of their capital, Gain. Well, no pain, no gain. That's what I'll tell my soldiers as they march into battle. No pain, no gain. Giving me a little trouble here. There you go. Creative nickname is getting it. He understands Serov's greatness. You hate Cyrillic Latin transliteration. Oh yeah. I saw this post once where somebody was saying, it's like, you know what's great about learning a foreign language that uses the Cyrillic alphabet? Somebody changes the font on a piece of paper and you're illiterate again. Because, you know, you usually, I guess if you're usually learning it, hello, Pierre Sidos in the short shorts! Yeah, that is quite a scowl. Pretty unoriginal for Germans to have both a Marx and a Bismarcks. That's some Luigi and Waluigi stuff. Gay is supposed to be pronounced Gaine. Okay. Oh yeah, so speaking of women, one of the things I liked about Porco Rosso was, well, Studio Ghibli films are always known for having really interesting female characters, and I think Miyazaki, the director, once said, yeah, I think he said something once to the effect of, I wanted, like, women can be heroes just like boys, so I make them, that's why I go with women, because, yeah, pretty much, yeah, he always goes with that. I think Princess Mononoke might be the most male lead he's ever had, and even then, the real stars are the two women, Lady Eboshi and, you know, the princess. So anyway, so her name was Piccolo, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, I really liked her. I thought her character was done extremely well. Whoop. All right. Oh boy, we might be in a little trouble here, boys and girls. Katyusha is in charge, and she might be a little upset with me. Do I want to crack the coalition? You know what? Hold on a sec. Let me check something. I forget. If I stop it before there's the 10 days, do I still get the political power points? Cursive Russian is cursed. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this other stuff in time, but I think the West Russians are coming after me here in a minute. Need water. Why should we care? She's a fake-willed Soviet unlike our great leader Serov. All right, let's get integrating. Get some infantry equipment. We have no manpower right now, which is, you know, a problem. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got 12 divisions. I think that'll be enough to, yeah, we now outnumber the West Russian Revolutionary Front, so send them to me! Come on! Aha! Katyusha is degenerate bourgeoisie. Yeah, they might go after Vologda, but we don't necessarily know that for sure. It's a 50-50 chance. The Russian doctor's handwriting is legendary, or rather infamous. Sometimes it's impossible for anyone to read prescriptions for medicines except pharmacists. Oh, well, I think that's just an international thing. Holy crap, look at the size of this Buryatia. Absolute Union. Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, I think that, I'm sure that there's some things, there's certain professions globally that they're always the same. So, for example, I've always felt like, you know, all the horrible stereotypes about gypsies that have existed over the centuries, that, you know, that they're going to steal you blind, and they're all crooks and parasitic members of society. It's all horrible. It's all horrible and extremely racist. Well, that's what car mechanics actually are, though. Like, I know I've said this comparison before, but I feel it's true. Just like how the maesters in A Song of Ice and Fire, like all the stereotypes about Jews, actually, you know, how they run the world from behind the scenes, that actually does apply to the maesters in the A Song of Ice and Fire series. And in that same way, all the horrible stereotypes about gypsies actually exist in car mechanics, because it's just that, yeah, no, you just came in for an oil change, but looks like your fuel filter's a little clogged, and yeah, your thermostat there is a little messed up. It looks like someone took a hammer to it. That's weird. While they're holding the hammer, yeah, so you know that's gonna cost you some money too, and yeah, it looks like someone poured some sugar in your gas tank too. Really weird. I don't know how you didn't notice that. It's probably been that way for months. So it's pretty serious problem. But we can go ahead and bring that up though on your bill. And you know, just fuck car mechanics. That's why I try to always do my own shit as much as possible. All right, rebuilding the monasteries. We have better things to spend on, or the churches shall be rebuilt. No, we have better things to spend on. Embrace the order. The Russian Tsar must reign or perish. What is this? He could consider taking a passive position relative to the female comrades. Who? Wait, what are we talking about? Alright. Smolensk is waiting. So now it's car mechanics and red cone construction companies. Orange cones. Orange. We're playing Serov. Why is there a shit of a flag? Actually, it's the Gumilov flag, but it's because it takes a while before you can do the thing. It's not until the convention. The convention. I've known one decent car mechanic ever in my life. It's a friend of mine's brother. And I don't know, maybe it's because he just works with Hondas. So it, the Japanese engineering keeps him honest, because it does pretty well. Do I have the second Russian-German war submod on with this? No, I didn't know about that until later, but whatever. I can always just do a loud Diplo and declare war that way. Spear's looking to be in a pretty decent position. He's on the right side of the Rhine, meaning the left. If he can have that, he'd have a good defensive spot against Bormann. He's got the Danish front covered. He's pushing against Goering. All right, embracing the church. Let's see. We will kick the church out of politics entirely. Look, Serov can embrace socialism, communism, nationalism, and monarchism. But the church also, it's too much. It's too much. What path did Serbia take? Serbia is a kingdom under Nikolai Kavalja, and Israel went authoritarian democratic. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second. I gotta run to the kitchen, guys, real quick. I forgot that I was gonna get some beans soaking to cook tonight. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so. Yeah, the music is so quiet. Anti-Bolshevik maneuvering time. What are they doing up here? Presenting arms. Getting closer. They're getting closer. Let the thunder of victory rumble. Okay, so they actually can't go after me first. They need to go after Berenzinki. So we've got a little bit of time, just a little bit. Consolidate the block, ultimatum on the neutrals. We could go after them first pretty quickly. I think it's going to depend on 21, strike on the neutrals. Lubda. Declusive cast down democracy. I think we want to go this way so we can get purged the last remnants, and it'll help with our coring time also. There we go. Okay, secure control, and we can prepare a raid. Sure, let's do that real quick. Okay, yeah. Prepare the raid, or no, I guess we missed our shot. We could do it against, yeah, West Russia. West Russian Revolutionary Front. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Everything to stop Onega's raids. Why would Serov attack his fellow communists? Really makes you think. Yeah, exactly. They're misguided. They don't see the future. They don't understand. Alright, so we got that main battle tank up and running. Support equipment stuff. I don't know if I want to do field hospitals. Oh, you know what? We need better rifles. Maybe better basic rifles. So let's do the preemptive strike in just a hot second here. We're going to hit him with a raid first as well. Let's see. They refuse tribute. Tisk, tisk, tisk. This dog will not hunt. Alright, there's nobody here. There's like one division coming in. It's gonna be too little, too late. And so basically, almost as soon as the raid is done, that's what we're gonna shortly thereafter be hitting them. Okay, keeping an eye on Vyatka though. Suffer not the Titans, speak with the challenge for the worthy. Order of St. James, all this stuff will be... Actually, I think it takes a little while before they can attack me, so we're in a really, really great spot right now. Yeah, I'm feeling very good. I guess after you play Taboritsky, everything else seems pretty simple, huh? Treasure! Okay. Bind her, grind her, burn her with fire, cast her asses into the sea. Shall she escape, she shall aspire, she shall arise to make men free. And then Cornwall's next. Oh yeah, let's see what direction Wales ends up going in. Or like, didn't they go Unionists already? Now they're despots? Was there a coup? What happened to Watame? Oh, West Russian Revolutionary Front's coming after me first. Okay, so since that's the case, what we're gonna do is we're done with that. We're not gonna take the next one. We're going to hold on a sec. White flags on the border. What? Hold on a sec. What? Oh, so they're trying to get me to surrender. Well, that's simply not going to happen. So I could wait for a few days, but no, we'll just straight up refuse the terms. Or doesn't that lock them out? No, Operation Peacemaker. I could waste their time, but no, that's kind of petty. Let's just say no. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh. What's happening? What's happening? Richard Nixon has resigned. Who could have predicted this? The final warning. Oh, I guess I really could have wasted this time. No! Divine Mandate already defeated the Pacific Fleet? Dang. This is anybody's game, but the Divine Mandate's moving quick. Yeah, we're doing it for the Republic. We're totally a Republic. Oh, where can my Republic be? The commies took it away from me. It's gone to heaven, so I got to be good. So I'll have the rule of law when I leave this world. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we got we're just rushing straight for the big cheddar. Make sure we're being aggressive. Here, come up here, come up here. Arrival of the anti-communist guard from Onega. Yeah, so they're sending help. I don't even know what to say about that. New oaths. No. You come right here, and then up, like that. Serov has split, the real game now begins. The Fascism Party is now the Russian Nationalist Party. Oh, this motorized division is trying to cut my supply line. So that's fine, because what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy, and I think we're going to turn him motorized as well. Oi, oi, what's happening? There we go. I was doing this for speed purposes. You sure can't fight. Come on, get some of you up here, up to Pechora. Yeah, so I'm sure that we still outnumber them. Yeah, we definitely have more divisions than them. If we could cut off even a couple of them, they're through. They're gonna be annihilated. Go. I think we lost the division, actually. Yeah, that's what a lack of manpower will do to you, I suppose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're taking more casualties than them. Oh, yeah, significantly more. That was... Okay, I've been really stupid. I shouldn't have been attacking like that. I should have just been doing it manually. Microing. New oaths. Okay. Next up. Let's go against the party. Gashira. Serov is not quite in charge, but close. New vows will be to the state. Yeah. You swear allegiance to the state itself. Oh no, I think we might lose that division up there. And so it begins, the existential war in the east. Which of the wholesome big chunguses, as the kids like to say, will be victorious? Come up here, come up here. Ordaz is president of Mexico. Oh, yep, we lost another division there. Damn it, I was fucking sloppy. I should have been microwaving from the beginning. So now we lost 11,000 men that we don't have. Oh, yep, there's the bullshit. But we're fine. We're gonna be fine. Actually, we've lost half of our points. Our victory points. We're good, we're good, we're good. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Oh my gosh, Coffee Monster. Everybody's bringing up the Second West Russian War sub-mod. I didn't know about it before I started this. Maybe in the future. Or I could just do a loud Diplo. Oh shit, that's a problem. No, just come here actually, it's not a problem at all. You come this way, you come that way. Okay, we're keeping those two bottled up pretty well. Okay, next up, forward to the future. Serov is an outlier, a self-proclaimed socialist who believes that the Russian worker should be the center of the new Russian order the Passionary seek to create. Thus far, he's been almost completely rejected by more orthodox Passionary members, which makes his vision so invigorating. By agitating the common people and showing them how the rise of Russia is in the best of interests for workers across the nation, he may be the one who can invigorate Russia with their strength and lead her back to glory. We're getting closer, but not as close as I'd like to be. Okay, this one's coming south, right? Okay. We're good there. Looking good-ish. Looking good. Damn, I lost 28,000 men. It's fucking insane. More than a little ridiculous. Make anti-establishment alliance with Tabby. Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. I've lost 4 divisions, apparently. It's because I have no manpower at all. 0. So the units just evaporate when they get into combat. But it's fine. We've almost got them. We're 70% there. We lost our capital. We're not going to cry about it. We're fine. We are A-okay. Well, I think they have more divisions than I do now. Yes, they in fact do. But, you know, a couple of them are bottled up here and there. We're going to take that division. We're going to take that. And that's it. They're done. We won. That's how you do it. Only in death does duty end. And, well, we had a whole lot of death right now. Okay, quickly integrate all the things. Let's come over here. We're gonna need field hospitals. Yeah, sooner the better. Got our arsenal back. We're all good. We only have to repose those who oppose us. It will begin in Rusky Siberia. There you go. Who can stand against the might against Serov, and also Serov and the union of nationalism and socialism? Oh, is Vyatka gonna lose to the Brotherhood? That's a rare one. An ultimatum. We got an ultimatum from Onega. Ugh, the bullies. Mean, mean, mean people. So dang it, we've got 2 things going on up here now, where I kind of want to initiate my raid, but we also have to fend off a different raid. And they're actually kind of strong, so they might beat us. Come on, get position, get position, get position. Get that org up a little bit. We will not back down so easily. Think we can hold them off. Oh, shit. Hold, 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 hold. Hold, damn it. Hold. 4 days, 3 days, 2 days. Oh, nigga's being mean again. Let's purge the remnants so we can get our core time back quickly. Hold, you know, I think we might be okay, or it might just be something where it gets dragged out forever, so we're gonna lose a lot of manpower in this endless raid. That's what I'm a little afraid of right now, and I think that's exactly what's happening. Hold, men, hold! Oh, it's an ugly situation. I think we're gonna lose. Yep, we're losing. Why do I ever get into it with these fuckers? And now, I don't think it's gonna let us do this. Tomsk is looking like they're gonna maybe wrap things up here in a minute. Garrison's been slaughtered. Oh, and I lost manpower I don't have. Isn't that fucking wonderful? Will I try the 1,000-week Reich in the future? I did do that. I did 1,000-week Reich like a week ago already. I don't think it'll let me do it because I was just in the war. At least one division in Velsk against border of Volga. Oh, I gotta do it here. So I do that, and now I think I can do the raid. Yeah. They refuse tribute. Oh shit, yeah. You kinda need manpower in order to fight wars, it turns out. No longer get the effects from strike on the front. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Red's on trial. The Red Scourge has been purged from Western Russia. The hammer and sickle no longer wave over Archangel, but instead lie where it belongs, ripped and trampled, covered with mud and grime. It's the only place where such a perverse backward symbol should lie. Many things will come of this new development, but one of the most important is the trial of the Red Army, as it should have been a half-century ago. However, an interesting situation has cropped up, one that requires our attention. It has always been a habit of the Bolshevik to betray our nation, and it seems the phenomenon has cropped up yet again. Numerous Red officers, when told what they would be tried for, seem to have had a sudden ideological change of heart. These rats in uniform seem to be more than willing to switch sides, betraying their old friends for a new job and a shot at survival. While it seems unlikely that these men, if they could be called such, will be any more loyal to our army than their old haunts, the army can always use experienced officers. Letting those who repent collaborate may be a controversial move, but it would certainly be a boost for our relatively green soldiers. The choice would be down to leadership. Oh, we're going to let them in. Yeah. Serov. They just didn't know about Serov's new vision for the dust is settled. So Julio Felipe Izquierdo has won. New face for new FTC. Does that have to take a minute? Oh man, are we actually going to win this war? Because that would be some kind of wonderful. Come on. No, I think they're putting in too much defense. We're winning. It's going to take 8 days. 7-6. Come on, 5-6. 7, 8, 7. It's trending in the right direction. 4. No. They're getting whittled down. Their org is plummeting. Yeah. 2 days. Almost there. Less than a day. Yes! C is all we could use. Thank you. Very good. The spoils of war. Hell yeah. Okay, looks like Vyatka won. They're about to head south. We gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry up on this. Put the spare. Okay. So we're gonna just come around like that. You go this way. You guys come over here. Like so. Try to avoid actual fighting as much as possible. Solve the pact. It's basically a race of who's going to get the victory points first. As we're just running past each other. It's a little silly. Serov the Merciful sets aside the differences for the sake of reunification and hopes to remake the Reds into the proper order of socialist reunifiers of the fatherland. Yeah, Samara's, you're right, Samara's going to be the real problem later. Gonna hit him from behind. Do we lose a division somewhere? No, we're good, Never mind. Come on, get in the damn capital! Is that it? Not quite enough. But we're in a decent position. Do last stand so they don't die. Logistically, how am I doing? Okay. Galich, is that enough? No, still not enough. Fuck me. We're running out of victory points to take. How are they not dead yet? That's it! Peace never had a chance in Russia. Peace was never an option, you might say. Oh, and that was with some of my divisions over on the Onega border by accident. What's going on with these integrations? We're mobilizing right now, but it's just not doing a whole lot. Okay, next up we can topple the Tsar, hopefully while they're still fighting Bashkiria. What would Russian doomer music be like in this broken Russia? I guess it would just sound like doomer music, like all the others. Keep securing control. So how many divisions do they have? 7 to 10. Yeah, let's topple them quickly. Hold on, Bashkira. You just need to hold on for 3 weeks. You can do it. Don't forget to use the loot. Yeah. I'm doing things. But we just have no manpower, and this is with a 4-year draft too. Shit. Yeah, if we can snag Vyatka here real quick, that'll be very nice. Samaras might be a problem. Purchase towed artillery. Yes, we actually do need that. And there's our favorite Olympic torchbearer. Very flattering lines. Serov's so based, it's unreal. Neutral officers. With the neutral state of Volga in our hands, we're faced with a body of prisoners of war. We can commission the best. We'll get some more generals, release them, or let them rot. They're lucky we don't line them against the wall. Yeah, let's do that, just with local power, since that's not an influence thing. In terms of influence, Serov should be pretty far ahead by now. Yeah, he's at 90. He's very strong. We got it. How's Brazil? Brazil is under Humberto de Lancer Castelo Branco. Will there be a sexy torchbearer at the Tokyo Olympics? They don't lack anime girls. I don't know. I just remember last year, though, everybody was going to say, "Oh, it's so awesome! The 2020 Tokyo, the 2020 Olympics are in Tokyo. It's like Akira." And then I think that kind of jinxed everyone because they didn't happen. In Akira, there was sort of an incident. But I'm sure the ceremonies will be fun. Well, maybe. Or actually, I don't know. I'm sure they'll do something fun. Interesting. Have they already cored this stuff? Yep, they're coring quickly. Alright, so they're still fighting the forces of Islam. Which means we've got a chance. See, taking the actual capital will be difficult. What I'm hoping will happen is that they'll just walk out of it. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing, because they're going to try to cut this guy off. So they're abandoning their capital here. And we are about to throw our heads back in laughter. Oh, shoot. They just beat them, though. Come on, come on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way here. This is the key to all of it. Decrease coring time. Yeah. Oh, we just bypassed that, actually. Aryans, no more. We can declare war on the Aryan Brotherhood, but that doesn't exist, so we're bypassing. Second purification, bypassed. This is a bypass also. Yeah, bypass. Turkic Brethren, bypass. I think we don't get the manpower because of that. So, time to work on some of the stuff up here now. Back to the past again. Back to the past again. Alright, move, move, move. You need to move. How much longer? 3 days, 2 hours, whatever. Okay, it's open. Gorky has been defeated, but it's just kind of to be expected, really. Back to the lab again. Oh, no. Jesus Christ, if I know manpower. The West Russian Revolutionary War did not go super well. And that's all I got to say about that. We're fine. Nothing to get hung about. It's snowing. The Italians have been clipped. Alright, we took their capital. They are now 88% of the way toward capitulation. Very good, very good, extremely good. Oh shit, what's happening, what's happening, what's happening? Don't you crash on me. Don't go crashing my drive. Alright, just hold on to a lot of this stuff. Come over here, then we can get some supplies through, and then these ones will all be cut off, which is pretty nice. Come on, come on, come on. 95. Oh, damn it. They cut me off here. It's fine. It's fine. Just come over here. We just go there. We go there. We go there. This is worth... I don't know how much this is worth, but it's nearly 95%. Whether Islamic Republic just fell. Add it to the list. There, we got it. The eagle will never again fly. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That basically just leaves Samara, who I think we could take. We got the mechanical plant. They do outnumber us, though. Make no mistake. All right. Let's go with logistically. How am I? Everything's pretty good logistically. The problem is manpower. Don't have it. Never heard of it. But we're gonna get a bunch of integrations here. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Feeling good. What's Samara up to? Having some resistance issues. That's sure probably not helping things. I think, did they just declare on us? Or no, I think they were about to. Actually, no, we need the local police force on second thought. Civilian oversight, maybe. That could help quite a bit. Ooh, what's happening? Short on tungsten. We're not getting it from Tomsk for some reason. Oh, shoot. Is the Black Army gonna pull an upset off here? You get ready for a raid. I'm not sure how good an idea that is. But fuck it, I guess. And we'll scavenge for some loot. Then we can get one more buff in. Indulge the monarchists. Secure the border. That'll help with recovery rate. Yeah, that bonus actually is pretty good. We are technically mobilizing. Our units are so stripped that everybody needs to go in there first. Yeah, just that we had one manpower there for a second. Wow. 8 to 14 divisions. They 100% have me. Bad. So look who won! Buryatia. The beacon of freedom has been established. Yakutia, though, ready to make its comeback. Oh, that's a pretty girl. Okay. Good news is we have plenty of political power. The white officers, let's keep going with that political power. Alright. Okay, Samara, war soon. Why haven't they attacked Yakutia? I think the Divine Mandate had attacked them, and then Sablin was focusing on fighting them, so I don't know. There's a decision, it takes 25 PP. Yeah, okay, there you go. There's your answer. Initiating the raid. What is happening right now? They just paid us the tribute straight up. Nice. I'm actually thinking about spending 75 political power just to get 1,000 manpower. No, I shouldn't, though. Save it, save it, save it. Let's close this. And close this while we're at it. We don't need that. We don't need that open. We don't need this open. Come on, come on, come on. Wake up, Serov. What are you talking about? I'm moving. I'm doing things. I don't need to be told to wake up. Alright, break the Tatars. This is another bypass. Yeah, bypass. Bypass. Alright, here we go. The Ghosts of War. This is it.
better mars, but out, this is it. I said a better.
Ultimatum. It's Onega. God, just fuck off. Leave me alone. You know what I'm gonna do? In 5 days, I'm gonna get some loot. I'm gonna spend this, and then I'm gonna give him tribute that I don't have, because fuck him. Serve Noir. There's an idea. Yeah, we're gonna spend it right away, I think, on the research facilities. Unless how's my industrial expertise going? We could still be going faster. On the other hand, maybe I should work on some of this stuff, like equipment or... Yeah, research facilities, I don't have any upgrades going on. Guess I can at least get that started. Yeah, I'll do the research facilities. So, yeah, sure, here's your tribute, suckers. They get nothing. They lose! Good day, Onega! Yeah, bunch of empty boxes, exactly. Onega, they're such bullies! Oh, and we're no longer mobilizing. That's bad. We really are just so short-handed when it comes to the manpower. I'm sure the resistance to occupation isn't friggin' helping. But we're gonna get a few things built up there in a minute. That's a lot of divisions we gotta deal with here. This is it. So micro, micro, micro. That's gonna be the key. Little bit crowded over here in this section, but that's fine. Let's come. Wait, secure the crown lands. Increasing coring time, and it's too late anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna do the anti-establishment pack. It'll be fun. 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 Uh-oh. We need to get you here to hold this open so I can actually get supplies coming in. I think it might have been too late though. You know, yeah, you gotta come this way, like that. Like this, like that, like this, and shit. Swing back up, maybe. You'd lower the garrison investment. Good thinking. I should have thought of that. To help a little. Oh, there you go. I got like 600 men off that. It's something. Be able to win that fight. These two divisions down here, they're sniping. We should be okay. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Is that us? Was that us? No. Okay. 50% of the way there. This is not happening. Come down here this way. Bennett! Hey, in the chat! Look who's won! Wallace F. Bennett. It is a surprise turn of events. The Democratic Party, thought to have long been extinguished as a major political force, has come crashing back into power. Wallace F. Bennett of the Republican Democrats today won a narrow victory against the National Progressive Party to become President of the United States. Bennett utilized his accepted speech to call on a bitterly divided America to join together as one nation to face down the struggles of the day. Mild-mannered and averse to political extremes, Bennett believes that a middle ground between both sides of the civil rights debate is possible. He has also promised to expand America's diplomatic and economic outreach with fellow OFN partners and other neutral nations, breaking from the cloak and dagger approach of the Nixon administration. Will he prove a master of compromise? You know, freaking, but that's a different type of centrism. This isn't radical centrism. We're doing radical centrism. That's how the African war is starting to look like it's going to drag for a bit. Yeah, he's a moderate centrist. We're a radical centrist. Key difference. Very, very, very different ideologies, as we discussed in the first stream. Okay. I think we're going to have to take all these bunched up little cities here. That's it! The traitors will never get to tell their side of the story. I win, my win. Yes, yes, yes. We got the factories, and in 2 days we're about to get... Already we're getting some manpower. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We haven't fixed our political situation, though, but for right now, it's basically just going to be us and Onega. Let's get up there. Oh, hell yeah. Should have made this agency before. Yes! So the hard part's over, in theory. Well, I guess we'll see what's going to happen in Western Siberia. Oh, it's really cloudy there. Looks like Omsk is winning. But I've seen them collapse before. Jeklin has won in Ostland. Alright. Train more divisions for the war. Yeah, I'll do that with my manpower. Except I actually do have manpower now. Hooray! Okay, we want the main battle tanks to start getting made here. Wait, no. Motorized infantry. Motorized infantry. Engineers, of course, and field hospitals. Well, there pretty much goes my army experience. So how long is this going to take? Forever, basically. Okay. Yo, can we make the decent divisions here? These elite ones? Yeah. How many of these can we make? Oh, that's what I like to see, baby! Yes! Yeah. Spear, yeah. Spear's looking really good right now. End of the South African War. The border has been unchanged. Yeah, peace at last. Le epic national Bolshevik moment, poggers. Yes, indeed. So what we're going to try to do here is, we're going to try to, because I've been streaming for a while, I think what we're going to do is try to, yeah, keep working our way through here. Oh, what is this song? Confederate flags. Sounds nice. Royalist Assembly! The Tsar lives. The Regency has begun. Well, sort of, but not really. But yeah, we've got manpower now, and I'm very pleased. We're gonna go ahead and change all these to the elite ones as well. Trader officers. Let's just keep going with that. Political power. Moderate centre is compromised with the Nazi colonies. And that is why only Serov knows the way. Okay, logistically, we're good except for the main battle tanks. That's probably not going to come into use against Onega, but whatever. Like, OMG, whatever. Holy fuck, Kara! I know about the second Russian war mod. Enough! Enough! A million people have told me. I'm sorry. Whatever's my next game, I'll try it out. If you guys really want, I can always just do allow Diplo. You know, it's that freaking easy. Yakutia endures! Yakutia is still not lost! Jellicos is in charge. Being horny on YouTube? What? What are you talking about, Jack? Who's being horny? The only one who's being horny around here is Brittany. See? That's horny. Alright. Now, the Red-Brown Alliance. And the Yellow of the Tsar. Communism and its platitudes of equality for all people has been properly consigned onto the pages of history. However, a sizable contingent of people refuse to acknowledge this. However, okay, it said however twice in a row. Rather than showing them how obsolete their beliefs are in person with the rise of Serov, it would be more useful to find them places in the Passionary Order. Certainly not all men are created equal, but all Russian workers are, and by convincing them to abandon their delusional belief that foreigners should be treated the same as Russians, we will be rewarded with a large base of experienced politicians in our quest to rebuild Russia. Takes a couple of weeks till this game figures out who will be in charge. Plays with lewd anime mod, pretends not to be horny. What's lewd? Like, is this lewd? Does this look lewd? Like, I can just click any random thing, and they're not lewd. It's moe. It's different. Ah, what's going on? Something's happening. Buryatia unifies the Russian Far East. Is that a pipe? Isn't that precious? All the eyes rest upon the Siberian Far East as the forces of the former Buryat ASSR solidify their control over the region, led by the former Commissar Valery Sablin, who until recently served under Genrik Yagoda during his reign of terror before leading the popular revolt that ultimately defeated the former head of the NKVD. Espousing a strong Leninist ideology, Sablin has nevertheless sworn to avoid the excesses of the old Union, striving for a just and equal society. Popular among the youth and the dreamers of Siberia, one must nevertheless wonder just how dedicated Sablin, barely an adult, is to his dream of a truly equal union. Whatever the case, the men and women of the Far East march west, determined to bring their ideas to all Russia. Can idealism survive in these dark times? Alright. But yeah, where's the lewdness here? Where's the lewdness here, unless you're into pit sluts? You know, again, I'm just like clicking any random things. Okay, something's freezing up. There we go. Where's the lewd... Okay, that is a lot of cleavage, I will admit. But where's the lewdness here? This is very fancy, actually. How about, I don't know, in Mingjian? Where's the lewdness here? What about this? Is this lewd? Is this what does it for you? Okay. Scavenge for some loot. Always be securing control. Always. In 2 more days, we're going to get even more manpower. We can also send those out now. Very good. Very, very good. Jack Tobias says, read the entire thing. Jack Tobias says, your imperial right of existence is received when judgment, which will expire on your deathbed. Additional violation will disabling of your YouTube account and your kneecaps as well. Please note that killing yourself will not resolve the judgment upon your existence. There's a traitor among us. Oh, man. Lessons from Suslov. He had a real head for politicking. If Serov could emulate some of Suslov's methods, it could go a long way towards fulfilling the dreams of an orderly socialist Russia. Reaping the remnants. Ivan Serov is no man of Suslov. That much is clear to everyone who's ever met either of the two, or bothered to sit down with them. However, the fact remains he was once a member of the left in the past. Perhaps it is this that comforts him or guides him to the choice he takes. Dinner parties, small private meetings, all with similar guests, and all with similar phrases. I will protect the proletariat. I will restore socialism. I will keep the traditions of the past alive. Jack, I'm sorry. The chat's moved on. I gotta sorry. Hold on. To some of the pleas he gains nods of acquiescence, while others reply with questions or cold defiance. And yet he continues. Why? Perhaps he's genuine. Perhaps he never left the party at all. And perhaps Suslov got him wrong. Perhaps he's looking for men he can get brief support from and then dispose of them when he no longer needs them. Or perhaps he's simply opportunistic, willing to bend whatever way will get him power. No one knows but Serov. What is known to all, however, is that this is a risky gamble. The dice lands in Serov's favor. Okay. Yeah, we need to start working a bit on these main battle tanks because they're going to be crucial for the whole thing. Yeah, must make tanks faster. So what was the part at the beginning I said? Attention citizen, multiple third parties have reported one or more of your actions as being inappropriate. Ah, okay, that was the part I missed. Got it, Jack. Yak, 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 yak. Now read, please. I just read the... Okay. You know what? I just read the thing. Maybe you just saw the delay, but dude, I don't take kindly to people snapping their fingers and trying to tell me what to do. Okay? I do not respond well to it. You'd think everyone would have learned by now. Okay, Jack, I've read the whole thing. I read everything except for the top part. Killing yourself will not resolve the judgment upon your disputes. Yeah, I saw that. Being horny on YouTube. I read it all. The Asiatic mode of production is when society appears as an immense accumulation of anime girls. So I was going to say, yeah, this is pretty impressive that Sablin, he managed to, okay, what? You know what? I'm timing you out, Jack. I'm not here to read whatever the fuck everybody puts in chat, you know, whatever weird thing. I read at least 90% of it or whatever. I'm sorry if I missed something, but I'm not here to read y'all's poetry. Anyway. Let's see, we prefer independence with poverty to servitude with plenty. Like, I'm just digging through the chat. I kept scrolling up. I was reading everything that you put, which is all caps, which, by the way, is really spammy for you to do. You want me to find it? Super chat it. It'll highlight. Ha! How about that? We're talking about this, or this. We're talking about this! Yeah, exactly. Hello there, Tenbraification. Yeah. Well, we're going to still keep going. We're not going to stop till we actually have Serov in charge. Delicious. Now, I need to think about how I'm going to be cooking those beans later. Man, I'm telling you, oh, there's the music. Yeah, so the stuff has begun in Indonesia. All right, time for the Anti-Establishment Pact. Places of Sergei Taboritsky and Ivan Serov have always been at the fringes of our movement, and with the upcoming convention, they are at risk of being sidelined by their more established rivals. Together, they might be able to accomplish what neither can do on their own, scrape together enough support to alter the course of the movement and take control of the organization. Surely the most temporary of alliances is the two men disagree on almost everything except their desire for a substantial change in direction and leadership. The pact needs to hold together long enough to defeat their chief rivals and reduce the running to a two-horse race, which, you know, I don't even really need to do, but whatever. Alright. What am I gonna do? Oh, shoot. Is Serov or Tokugawa? Pakistan got eaten. Yeah, it looks like. Is Borman gonna win? What? Oh, what a comeback! What happened, Spear? If Borman just technically defeated Hydric. Oh, Hydric wasn't defeated? Oh, so Spear must have had that thorn. He had a Hydric ulcer he was dealing with. The red, the crown, the brown, for workers, Tsar, and fatherland. Exactly, Igor. Igor gets it. Igor understands this campaign in a way that I think few others do. Foreman always wins. He doesn't always win, but yeah, he seems to win more than most. But he's the mainstream guy. Shouldn't he get the most support? It kind of makes sense. Democracy has returned to Italy. Okay, can we make more of these divisions? I would like to make 7 more. Wow, we've got so much manpower. It's awesome. Actually, let's edit this division. Let's maybe go... we don't have that much to edit with, though. Let's at least get these up to 7-2. So how about that? And then we can maybe switch these to more elite infantry later. Anti-establishment coalition. Serov's eyes pierced Taboritsky's like a pair of knives. The former NKVD officer turned Ordo Socialist towered over the man. Taboritsky, for his own part, held himself quite well in the face of such an intimidating figure. Both seemed to almost study the other, attempting to find what the ulterior motive of such a meeting must be. Finally, Taboritsky spoke. "Is this some sort of joke, Serov?" he questioned quietly, his gaze unmoving. Serov looked right back at him, unwavering, his voice sliced through the air like a sword, cold, swift, and deadly. "No, Sergei, it's no joke. I'm entirely serious." Taboritsky cocked an eyebrow. "What do you mean? There's nothing in common between us. Ideologically, I know all about our ideological differences," Serov leaned in, "but we do have one thing in common. We're on the outside looking in. Those bastards Gomilov and Sherovich think that it's a two-horse race. Why don't we work together, get rid of them, and then sort it out between us?" Taboritsky didn't expect the brutal honesty, but he couldn't say he disagreed. He smiled. It almost looked more like a grimace, and offered his hand for a shake. Serov looked down, and a smile slowly crept along his mouth. "I give it a week." So I don't think we actually had to do that, but I just wanted to anyway. Let's do... my war support's already maxed out, so whatever. New constitution. Serov at the Constitutional Convention. Serov's chosen for the Constitutional Convention. There is a Ordo Socialist Junior delegate. Hereditary Imperial Tsars. It's a Moomin's reference. Yeah, well, I don't think I can invade Onega until I'm done with the political stuff anyway. Move the capital to Vyatka? Nah, I don't think so. Deep down, Serov loves clocks. Everybody loves clocks. Okay, Tomsk finally unified Central Siberia, but man, that was a rough one for them. Base Serov versus Hoblin Sablin is what y'all are hoping for. Omsk is still going okay. They've crushed the old republic. Oh, look at that teeny tiny Ekatobe. Oh, wait, no, there's the bigger Ekatobe. Do.
If you buy and
there we go. A new constitution. Who do we want to decrease? Shevrev, I guess. The matter of economic structure. So, I don't know. Yeah, Igor needs to be clipped. They're all pretty weak by now anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Focus on methods. We need a political strategy. There we go. Pakistan has become independent. Oh, there it is. Not eaten after all. What the heck? Coco's streaming right now. What time is it in Japan? It's fucking 1:30 in the morning. Why is she streaming? That's kind of funny. The matter of economic structure. Verify your clock, Serov! Verify your clock! What path did Greece go with? Greece is now the Greek state under Georgios Papadopoulos. Who's Coco? It's a HoloLife person. She's retiring in a few days. So yeah, I guess why not? Just stream. She's probably... I would imagine she's only streaming every waking hour. She's been doing so many collabs. Crucial facet of any state is the structure of the economy. So we're going to say we need a command economy under Ivan Serov. Everything in the Republic belongs to the nation, and it's only right the nation be empowered to mobilize every farmer, worker, and clerk to achieve its aims. Private businesses will always, by their very nature, undermine this aim. The Constitution should, according to this faction, define all property as belonging to the state. Let's see here. Grandpa's fucked. Yeah, I think Borman's got this under control against Girding. Yep, Spear's gone. A Mordell and her belly and her Jacques-Louis David inspired belly. I think we've talked about this before. Has secured Breton leadership. Britain shall remain the horniest nation in all of the world. Okay, I don't think we've put the field hospitals in these divisions yet. Okay, we gotta do that. I can't afford to, though. Well, we're getting a little bit of army experience. We should be able to soon, but that we need the field hospitals. I know we're okay on manpower now, but it's not gonna last. Wholesome Greek junta. Wholesome big chunkus military dictatorship. Matter of civil structure. Okay, let's see here. Tensions in Greece, one side wins. I guess we'll have Shedovich win. He gets one win. Congratulations, bro. I think we can prepare a raid, and you know what? I think we'd win it, too. Yeah, let's do it. See how they like being bullied. Borman has won the Civil War. I don't think the cleavage was drawn right. Well, I guess this is covering the cleavage, actually. No, yeah, I see the three-dimensionality now. Still, it looks like a weird flat space. It's like a... whatever. Alright, time for the convention. War of Resistance, huh? Okay, means to an end. Whatever gets you there. Well, we should... Let me double check, but I think we have a significant lead in terms of the state. Yeah, we're at 100%. It's overpowering. There's no way we should not win this. Be surprised if they just give up the loot. That's fine. We can beat them. Okay, let's start the raid. Yeah, they probably won't just give up. They have no... Wait, what's going on? Why is nobody on the border? Oh, there they are. They refuse tribute. That's fine. We can beat them now. We've got manpower. We've got equipment. We've got decent templates. Yeah, not a problem. How's it going with the tanks? 104 days to go still. I'm getting that up and running. Stream where you just rate cleavage in every portrait 1 out of 10. What? Better agricultural. Nice! Okay, yeah, we've been pumping a lot into that, so I'm glad we finally finished it. The raid failed. What? Oh, this is horse shit. How did it fail? We were just green. It's because they're fortified, isn't it? Son of a fucking bitch. Whatever. Alright, how many of these can we make? Not too many. We're going to be short on the anti-tank equipment. Okay, more factory outputs needed. Okay, but we have the army experience now, so we can actually put the field hospitals in here finally. That's good. Oh goodness, that puts me short on quite a bit of things. Yeah, we need more of that. We need support equipment. We need the anti-tank equipment. Seeing where you rate cleavage, but you see these that a letter rating system, so when you say an A or a D, nobody knows if you're giving the cup size or the rating itself. Yeah. Okay, the final word is Serov's. Okay. Scavenge for some loot. Finally, it is time for convergence. The will to power belongs to those with the strength to seize it. Okay. Wonder how things are going out here. American Despair. Advisor level 1. Seems like he's not going in too hard on... Oh, wait, never mind. Or on Indonesia, he's still not going in too hard. The Finns have been designated as reactionaries. Oh, the Workers' Republic rose up. The meeting begins. The stage was set for a political explosion of biblical proportions. The only thing left to do was give the speeches. The nation rests on shaky ground. Scour Samara. Alright, the vote! Hours of yelling. Serov's ice-cold face didn't betray a hint of nervousness. His mind was filled with plans. Plans to leave, plans to stay. He would win or he would leave, and he suspected the rest of the room felt the same way as much as they tried to hide their emotions. What? Oh, no! Wrong person won! Nope. 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 That's fucking... Oh, don't worry, though. It usually won't happen. Okay, okay. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah. Anti-establishment coalition triumphant. What? There was a single word spoken when the results came in, and all eyes turned to it. Gumilov had fled from his seat, and Shedovich had done the same. Both men were the only two standing, facing down the assembly to the center. The rest of the assembly was stunned into silence, not even able to voice their shock and disbelief. Is this some sort of joke? Gumilov asked, the color draining from his face. The man at the center shook his head. Shedovich and Gumilov shared a look, terror perhaps, or disbelief, and turned back to the man. It couldn't be true. And then they began to leave. It started as a trickle of shell-shocked representatives before the dam broke, a cacophony of footsteps, eager, desperate to get out of the way of the hall, of the hell that was soon to come. Serov and Taboritsky watched the fleeing masses before their eyes locked onto each other. Gumilov and Shedovich were gone, thrown into the trash can of history. The question now was whether Taboritsky or Serov would follow them. The little goodwill built between the two would soon fall to pieces, and then the final battle over Comey's future would begin. The two madmen faced each other. So, yeah, overpowering. Wow, we're at over 100. I didn't know you can go past that. Wholesome tower out, where through the power of Alexei, he just dies, and a more sane person who didn't collaborate with Nazis takes over. Oh, you mean like Leonov? Oh shit. Oh shit. What was that? Weird. Victory for the Bloc National. Who could have expected this? Just winking. I expected it. Death wink. Alright. Serov, the mastermind, has the most unreadable poker face. Yeah. Yeah, so Central Siberian Republic finally looks like it's calmed things down. Omsk is just sitting around. I'm not sure what exactly it is they're trying to do here. Sweep the rest. Okay, yeah, they're going to start expanding soon. Germany's expanding its control. Collapse of the anti-establishment coalition. Ivan Serov and Sergei Taboritsky have never really seen eye to eye on political issues, and their alliance was built on the common opposition to the mainstream candidates for the convergence, and nothing else. Their gambit proved successful, and the two now share leadership of the organization. With their common foes overcome, few expected the alliance to last very long, an expectation which is now proven accurate. Only hours after the end of the convergence, the two men have already renounced one another. Their respective supporters are already on the move, and life is once again brought to a terrifying stop as a fierce power struggle plays out on its streets. While it is hard to predict which of the two men will emerge victorious, the consequences of victory are easy to foresee. Enigmatic Tsarist or NKVD turned nationalists, whoever wins the most recent contest will be the master of Komi. Whoever loses will be dead in a ditch. For now, the people lock their doors as the battle rages in the streets. Pray no one comes knocking. I'm gonna have to wait a while to get Serov. How much longer are we talking here? Because I wanted to end the stream whenever we get Serov in charge, but if it's gonna take really long, we might not then. See now, nothing's happening. Alright, Serov enduring. There we go! The stability of the coalition between monarchists and Ordo Socialists was always in question. Many assumed it would break inevitably, and that to bet on Ivan Serov would be the obvious choice. With his military connections, it seemed obvious that the final struggle between the two would be somewhat slanted towards him, and the confrontation was indeed brief. In the early hours of the morning, several reported awakening to the sound of gunshots, and multiple military and paramilitary forces occupying several locations ranging from homes to pivotal roads, with several of Taboritsky's deputies being awoken and dragged out at gunpoint. As for Taboritsky himself, rumors abound to his exact location, though most agree that he is no longer in Komi. Serov is now the undisputed master of the Republic, though with his former allies gone, one can question how much his power base has been afflicted by their removal. Solidifying his grip over Komi is doubtless the first thing on his agenda, and while his supporters cheer, others fear for their lives. Long live the new chairman! I'll become the ruling party. We're going to get a bunch of new heads of state. Let's see here. Is Long Young coming? Oh, shoot. Akatobe's going to lose. Plavlodar is making a huge comeback. But, yep, there's Yun Yun and her Yun Yuns. All set to go. It is Restoration Day. Today... All right. Today is the most momentous... Okay, well, first off, let's read Ivan Serov with the super kawaii portrait. Ivan Alexandrovich Serov is a woman to which the term former has often and correctly been applied. Former friend and political ally of Mikhail Suslov, former supporter of Orthodox Marxism-Leninism, and now former political contender. For having established firm control over the state as a whole, she is now in a position to determine its future. That future is her own vision of the political philosophy of so-called Ordo Socialism, an eclectic mixture of far-left socialism and far-right nationalism, and one where Russian exceptionalism, in many fields and areas, is strongly emphasized. Although considered an inherent oxymoron by many, Serov is firmly committed, at least ostensibly, to ensuring its representation within the politics of the state. Although none can say with certainty what the positions he intends to take will be, it can be reasonably expected that under the tenets of Ordo Socialism, they will include the formation of a strong authoritarian state, a dramatic increase in military expenditures, a rise in revanchist propaganda, and aggressive approaches to territorial expansion. Non-core manpower plus 2%, and foreign subversive activities efficiency minus 30%. Yes, that is true radical centrism, being both a man and a woman. Let's see here. So I think we're going to do some of these development things before we actually become the new, get the new tree going. But that's it for today. So in the next episode, we're going to, form, go to the next regional stage. We're going to attack Onega. We're going to, start doing cyberpunk music. So yeah, I have like a royalty-free cyberpunk music playlist I found. Please remind me to throw that on. But thanks for joining me in today's live stream. I might stream again a little bit later today. I'll do some Mao's Legacy, perhaps. Probably gonna do some Mao's Legacy. Hope to see you all there. If I do, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Bye-bye.